Good morning, class. Can you hear my audio? Yes, my. Okay, thank you. So we will start now. Since Sir Saporna is already here, so let's recognize his presence po. So Sir Saporna is my professor from electronics po way back when I was in second year. So let's say good morning, Sir Saporna. So, yun. Good morning po, sir. Good morning din po, Sir Argiles. So, uh, before we start, so let us seek first the Lord's guidance for today. So, is it okay if I ask Trixie Ann to lead us to a prayer? Are you here, Trixie Ann? So, I guess none, no? Maybe call on Jessie James to lead us to a prayer. Okay, thank you, Jessie James. Now let me remind you of our guidelines for conducting the online class, which I have already presented during our first meeting. So anyways, let's have a quick overview again, just to remind you about it. Okay. So guidelines in conducting online class. First, remember that you should always maintain proper framing. Next, of course, you need to monitor your microphone to make sure that it is muted throughout the discussion, unless, of course, if I ask you a question. And next, if you wanted to ask a question, kindly press the hand raise button. And the most important of all, lagi kong pinapaalala, you should always follow proper etiquette and should listen carefully, be participative, cooperative, and collaborative. And lastly, always show courtesy. So again, welcome back to our session in footwear manufacturing process. Now, I will present to you an images. So, allow me to snap as first and foremost pala, no, sorry, I forgot. Allow me to snap a screenshot for our documentation today. So please open your cameras. Class. This will be okay. The others po, please open your cameras for a second. Okay, so I guess it's okay now. Let me snap a screenshot. One, two, three. Okay. So thank you. So I will appreciate it if you could keep your cameras open. But if it interferes with your connection or you don't have enough data for today, you may turn it off, and that will be fine with me. Next, so class, I will be presenting images now. Are you familiar with the images, class? With these images. Okay, you can unmute your microphone if you want to answer. Okay, so Elaine, will you tell me about these images? Yes, this is exactly about our shoe and leathercraft workshop. So how was your experience attending our on-site training class? Did you have a good time? Do you feel excited every day? that you napapasok kayo sa ating on-site workshop. How do you feel about it? Let's hear it from Trixie. So, nakita ko siya ngayon sa aking screen. Trixie, can you share your experience about our workshop?
So,
Okay, thank you, Trixie. That's good to hear, no? How about Geraldo? Can you share your experience about our on-site workshop? Okay. So thank you for your experience. So I remember on that day before our first workshop, some of you, or should I say so, all of you are really excited. So you even said that you couldn't sleep at night. The night before, some of you arrived at school 30 minutes ahead of time. So maybe because it's your first time meeting, I mean, because you're meeting for the very first time with your classmates, considering that you are in online setup in 2 years. Am I correct? Is it your first time meeting each other? Class? Ayun. Yes. So, of course, I'm in the same boat now. I am also delighted that at the thought of seeing you in person. So, in comparison to online class, our maestro, Sir Ed, Sir Nelson, myself, Ma'am Angel, Ma'am Carmina will be able to assist you in the construction of your outsider shoe. Which is a definite advantage for us. Now, talking about our work, what are the shoe assembly processes that we already encountered during our 3-day workshop? Can you recall what our shoe assembly processes that we already did? Class. It's okay. It's okay. You will explain it in Tagalog. That will be acceptable as long as it is understandable. So let's hear it from Heather.
yung naalala ko is yung gumagawa ko po yung paglagay po na sa ilalim ko ng sapatos. Yung paggawa pag-ano po pagdikit po ng mga masking tape para makagawa po ng design or pattern.
Okay, thank you. That is correct. No, we did make the patterns for our shoe. Now, let's have Ramon. Let's hear it from Ramon.
Una, nag-prepare po tayo ng mga materials na gagamitin natin upang makagawa po tayo ng patron. Yung patron po is yung pattern kung saan kinakat po natin upang makapag-design ng isang sapatos. Kung syempre po, sa materials, yung shoe lang, yung pasili po, gunting po, pattern, and nag-date po tayo na basta. And then yung ano po,
Excellent, Ramon. No? So the shoe assembly processes, according to Ramon, first, we already prepared all the needed materials. And then next, we already created our patterns. And then next is cutting and marking. Now, what do you think is the last step that we will be doing tomorrow, since it is our fourth on-site workshop? What do you think is the last step? Okay, let's hear it from Erdeline.
Next is cutting and marking. Now, what do you think is the last step that we will work last step?
Thank you. So the very last step that we will going to do is, of course, we will construct and perform finishing operation. And now, assuming that you already assembled your topsider shoe, so aside from appearing attractive and having the ability to grab the attention of a person at that wow effect when you see your product, what do you think is the most important or critical feature of your product should have? Assuming that it is already constructed, it's already finished, what do you think is the most important thing to look for our product, class? Any guesses? Okay, to add on. Very good, very good. Now, of course, quality without a doubt is the most critical and attribute that a product should possess. Now, what do you think is the most crucial steps or the process in achieving shoe quality? Class. In able to achieve the quality of our shoe, what do you think is the process that we should do? Any guess? It's okay. Design. Nice try, Jessie.
Jessie.
Okay, let's hear it from Heather.
Back and forth. Tingnan ko pa is yung parang
That is close. Heather.
Heather.
Let's hear it from
Dayan.
Ma'am, kung kasi pag sinabi natin, very quality. So, pertaining to hand ang shoe, yung gamit ko is stitching. So, doon ko namin mabibase na quality talaga yung sapatos. Kasi po, gawa po siya sa kamay. So, sure it's very durable and strong.
So excellent, everyone. Oh, thank you.
So excellent,
That was
for your guesses. So that was a close guess.
But the most crucial step or
the most crucial process in achieving
quality
of
control
course, is that
process. So with that, today we are tackling the quality
We're tackling
process.
the quality control
Now, if you are
process.
going to describe the word
Now,
quality
if you're going
in
to
one
describe
word,
the
so
word
what would it be?
in one word,
Let's hear it from Edrali. Let's hear it from Edrali. If you're going to describe the word quality in one word, what would it be?
what would it be?
Adrenaline, pardon.
Pardon?
Okay, let's have April.
Okay, let's have April.
Standard. So exactly, that was a good answer, no?
That was a good
In
answer.
other words, so quality is defined as being suitable for the intended
Suitable for the
purpose
intended
while
purpose.
satisfying customer expectations. So quality is a perceptual, conditional, and somewhat subjective attribute and may
Subjective
be
attribute
understood differently by different people. For
by
example,
different
how
people.
we
For
define
example,
quality may be the comparison of the same product that the two different branches sell. Or for example, we may be looking for the quality of the product based on our own standards. So, however, even if it is subjective or based on our preferences, preferences may differ from another.
differ from
Quality is still
another.
set as
Quality is
standard.
still set
In
as
general,
standard. In
general
general,
term,
general term,
nag-answer kanina. Like Aprilin has said
has
that
said
quality is about the standard. It is the general excellence or level where most importantly a product should possess to achieve
possess to
customer
achieve
satisfaction.
customer
Now,
satisfaction.
if you are
Now,
going to describe
if you are going to
control
describe
in one word, what would it be?
what would it be?
So let's hear it from Queen Mary.
Queen Mary.
Queen Mary.
Queen Mary.
Okay. So let's hear it
So
from
let's hear
Daya.
it from Daya.
Ang limit po. Limit.
Mm-hmm. That's
Mhm.
nice, no?
That's
But
nice.
control means
But
that
control means
it is the
that,
mechanism for
it is the
adjusting
mechanism for
operation
adjusting the
of
operation
equipment,
of
machine, or
equipment, machine, or
system. So in
system.
other words, it directs or
So in
impacts
other
what a
words, it
human
directs or
machine
impacts
performs.
what
So in
a
simple
human or
terms, it is
machine
the process
performs.
of
So in
taking
simple terms, it is
commands
the
or
process of
directing
taking
or
commands
managing
or
something
direct-
in order to attain
or
a
managing
specified
something in order
purpose.
to attain a
Lastly, if you're
specified
going to describe
purpose.
the word process, what would it be?
If you're going to describe
So let's hear it from
So let's hear it from, let's see,
Elaine.
Elaine. Elaine.
Exactly. So that is excellent.
Exactly.
In other terms, a process is a set of steps you take to accomplish a goal.
A
So it's
process
a
is a
set
set
or
of
steps or sequences that lead
So
to a
it's a
certain or
set or
desired outcome.
steps
So of course, as we all know, a process goes to a systematic steps before we attain our goal. So
which goes to a systematic
which is
steps
why
before
it's
we attain
called
our goal.
the
So
process.
which is why
Now,
it's called
how will you
the
describe the
process.
quality control process
Now,
based
how
on
will you
the
describe
given
the
explanations?
process based on
Class. It's okay, you can explain it in Tagalog.
It's okay.
Okay, I guess none, no? So quality
Okay, I
control
guess none,
process
no?
is the
So
process
quality
of attaining the quality of a product. So it is the steps in ensuring
So it
that
is the
our
steps in
product
ensuring
possesses the
that
quality, based on a specific standard while achieving the customer satisfaction. So the quality control process includes a variety
So the
of
quality
tests to
control
ensure that a pair of shoes is
of
fit
less to
for
ensure that
purpose prior to getting brought to market and sold. So if a footwear is not properly verified and tested at the various stages of the footwear manufacturing processes, so it might result, of course, in injuries or have long-term impacts on the customer's posture. So now,
impacts
what will
on the
happen
customer.
if this happens?
So
How
now,
does this
what
affect
will
the company
this happen?
that produce the said product, or what will happen to the company if their product that they release is a low quality product? What do you think will happen, class? Does this will affect? What do you think this will affect the company itself or not? What do you think, class? Okay, Quasar. Excellent, no? Of course, your customer will not trust your
Excellent,
product,
no?
which
Of course,
can
your
also
customer
affect the reputation of the company itself. Because who would want a
Reputation of
product
the
that can
company
harm
itself.
us
Because
and is something that's not worth the money we spent on it. So this means that quality products can maintain customer satisfaction and loyalty, which leads to reducing the risk and cost of replacing faulty goods with other competitors. So the quality control process helps businesses
quality control
to avoid that situation that can cause harms to customers and will lead to expensive liability claims for the company. For example, if something dangerous happens or if the product that we offer affects the customer because it has the risk it has the risk that affects the customers. Of course, the liability will be claimed by the company that produces that product. So it is something that we should take as a serious matter because here we are talking about gaining customers' trust and building a good reputation for the company. So now, what do you think is the significance of building a good reputation as a business? For example, as a business
of building a good
if you own
reputation.
your company, what do you think is the significance of building a reputation? Plus, Trixie,
Trixie,
you're recognized.
you're recognized.
Ma-afford po ng mga customers. Hindi siya makaka-affect sa mga customers na
Okay, good job, Trixie, no? It is
Okay,
because
good job,
reputation
Trixie,
is the
It is
overall
because
quality as seen or judged by people in general. Of course, how people see the company or your company will determine whether they will consume your products or not. So in short, a good reputation is equal to profit. Do you agree?
equal to
Plus,
profit. Do you
that
agree?
good reputation is equal to good to profit. And of course, vice versa. Now, however, quality is also classified in 3 grades. So what do you think are the grades that we are referring to? Any guess?
Any guess?
Diba? It is the quality. What do you think are this? You can unmute your microphone. I'm sorry. I was not able to see. Who's that? You can unmute your microphone. Okay, it's Elaine. Let's hear it from Elaine. Durability. That was close. Is it a part of the grades? But it is not exactly the term. So, okay, good. I appreciate that. No?
Okay,
However,
good. I appreciate that.
these grades are classified as I'm sorry. I was not able to. These grades are classified into 3
These
grades,
grades are
which is the A, B, and C. So as a result, grades indicate a shoe quality level, whether it is good, whether it is of good quality or not. First, we have the A grade shoe. So A grade shoe is the classification
is
of
of good
shoes
quality or not.
without any functional defects. Let's hear it from Giselle. Giselle,
Let's hear it from Giselle.
okay, I guess enough is Giselle. Okay, let's hear it from Edwin.
just
Okay. One more. So defects that can be found in and the legaming, which happens
First,
when
we have the
there is
excess
insufficient adhesive use. So next are the abrasion marks, or the marks as
So
a
next
result
are
of
the abrasion
peer
marks
pressure
or the
and
marks
friction. Also, we have
peer pressure
the
and
asymmetry. As we all know, asymmetry is the opposite of symmetry. It can be an issue where different components of shoes do not
it can be an
line
issue
up
where
as
different
they should.
components of shoes
So
do not line
lastly is the incorrect sizing, wherein the shoe was was labeled and packaged with the incorrect size. So the shoe differs from, for example, the size indicated in the packaging. So now, if any of these are not visible in a shoe,
are not
so we can
visible in a shoe.
classify this
So we can
as an
classify
A grade
this
shoe.
as
Aside from that, one standard of an A grade shoe is its durability, as Tuason have said earlier. So what do we mean by durability, Tuason, since you have mentioned about durability?
Idea ko po about sa kapitbahay sa tumatagal.
So excellent, exactly. It is what we mean by durability. So when faced with the obstacles of a typical operation over the course of its design lifetime, durability refers to a physical product capacity to remain functional without requiring excessive maintenance or repair. So it is the ability to tolerate harm, wear, or strain. And of course, finally, an A-grade shoe met the quality requirements. That is why it is called the A-grade shoe. Overall, A-grade shoe only means that there are no flaws in the product. The next one is the B-grade shoe. So these are the shoes without any major functional defects. So it may possess slight defects. No, it's slight defects, but this grade will still not cause injury to the person wearing the shoes. So B grade shoes may have cosmetic defects, production mistakes, or workmanship issues, like being unsuitable for the purpose for which it was intended, or is a little bit different from what is the expected outcome. And since these shoes have made minor issues, this can be discounted and or diverted to markets more tolerant of cosmetic defects. So it's even if it has minor defects, it is still brought to the market to be sold. And now, what do you think is the quality of the C grade shoes class? Any guesses? That would be fine. What do you think is the quality of an A grade shoes? Does it have the defects or none? Can we hear it from? Let's hear it from. Queen Mary. Queen Mary, are you there? Okay, who can help with Mary? Diane?
I think situation has certain defects. I agree with
Yes, you are correct. Excellent. C grade shoes have major functional faults compared to the A grade and the B grade shoe. Or it has the defects that could cause injury to the wearer, or major cosmetic defects that cannot be rectified or repaired. So these defects are both in the appearance and the function of the shoe. So meaning that C grade shoe have both functional and cosmetic flaws when compared to A grade shoes and the B grade shoes. So what do we mean by cosmetic defect? Class, by the way. What do we mean by cosmetic defect? We always hear it from, especially when we are it is about the makeups that the girls consume. What do we mean by cosmetic? Okay, I guess na, no? So, the cosmetic, when we say cosmetic, simply refers to the appearance or the aesthetic of a product. And now, shoes are also considered C grade if they have poor workmanship or material defects that could shorten the normal life expectancy of the shoe or damage the company's reputation. So these shoes usually causes bad reputation to the company that produces that product. So what do you think? Why do you think this will affect the company's reputation? So I have already mentioned this a bit ago, but I want to hear it again. Why do you think that this type of shoe, quality type of shoe, which is the C grade shoe, will affect the reputation of the company? You are recognized, Diane?
You are recognized, Diane?
Yes, ma'am. As you have said earlier po, it can affect or damage his reputation when it comes to their weak quality of their product. Kasi po, kapag nga mahina yung quality mo and hindi siya worth to buy or hindi siya worth it na bilisan and hindi masasabi sa customer mo. So, tendency po na nasisira yung mismong company mo kasi hindi mo nasabi.
Excellent. So it is good to know that you are able to grasp.
Excellent. So it is good to know that
Now you can differentiate the 3 grades of shoes.
Now,
Kahit konti lang, it's okay. Who can differentiate the 3 grades shoes?
The 3 grade shoes.
We have the A, B, and C. So let's hear it from Giselle.
So let's hear it from Giselle.
Okay, I guess none. How about Abigail?
How about Abigail?
Ma'am, ayun po, yung A-grade shoe po, ito po yung major. Wala po siya maganda yung quality ng ito yung B po, which is meron siyang ayun na, meron po siyang konting defects. And sa C-grade shoe po, ito na po yung pumapasok yung workmanship tapos yung mga materials na makakasira.
So good job, Abigail. No? Overall, these classifications of shoes or the quality
Overall,
of
these
shoes
classifications of shoes
will
or
be
the quality
determined,
level
of course,
of shoes
through a physical quality inspection. So of course, we need to inspect it first to know whether the product or the shoe can be brought to market or not. Now let's proceed with our next topic. So as you all know, footwear manufacturing is an extremely diverse industry. So which includes they produce, of course, the
is an
athletic
extremely
shoes,
diverse
the
industry,
industrial safety footwear, the dress shoes, and many more. So it serves different purposes. However, of course, all of these different shoes share one aspect. So any footwear you produce must meet your quality assurance specifications, because we are not just talking about the aesthetic or the cosmetic or the physical appearance of a shoe, but also your customers' safety.
or the physical
So,
appearance of a shoe.
shoe
But
quality
also your
inspection
customers'
is a critical
So,
skill for a shoemaker. So it is where inspection is conducted to detect major and minor defects in shoes, like we have mentioned earlier. It is the process of inspecting the materials, assembly technique, and the workmanship of So this process includes the symmetry appearance, inspection,
So this process
the color
includes the symmetry appearance,
inspection, the
inspection,
stitches inspection, the fitness inspection, durability inspection. With that, allow me to present a demonstration video of me performing the shoe quality inspection. So you need to be attentive here because we will be doing this later for your activity. Now that I will play this video,
Allow me to play it with
so I just presented the quick.
So I just presented video.
First we have this. I'm sorry.
First you have this. I'm sorry.
First we have the symmetry appearance. So you
First
must
we have
check
the
in here.
symmetry
You will be checking the shoe centering. So first we have the back part, height, the straight back seam, the flat stand of the shoe, throat position, and feet, and the ornament fastener symmetry. So first, let's have the symmetry appearance. So under symmetry appearance, we have to look first the shoe centering. So as you can see in the video class, there must be a total symmetry, and for that purpose, an imaginary line that broken line that in color pink and color color blue. So an imaginary line like that has to be drawn from the heel to the toe end. So yeah, you just have to look at the video how you are going to do that.
How you are going to do that?
Second part, we have the back part height.
Second
Back
part,
part
we have the back part.
So you have to place one against one shoe to the other over a horizontal surface to see if there is some difference between them. As you can see in the video, I just put the back part of the shoe to another to
Back
check
part
if
of
they
the
are
shoe
symmetrical.
to another to check if they are symmetrical.
Also, you need to draw an imaginary
Just like that.
line again.
Also, you need to draw an imaginary line.
And then next, so I hope class you are able to take the screenshot so that you'll be able to do this later on. So next you have the flat stand of the shoe.
So next we have the flat stand.
So in here, the right shoes heel
So in here,
and those stands, no?
heel
And the
and
soles
those
are in
stands,
flat contact with the ground. As you can see, that's why I put the shoe in a flat
That's why
surface to inspect whether the sole of the foot is in contact with the ground. So this depends on the design of your sole, of course. So let me play again the video. Of course, you need to check and draw an imaginary line again for you to tell whether it is flat or in contact with the ground. Next is we have the throat position and feet. So you need to place the shoes on a flat surface again. So the throat, let me play it. When we say the throat, it is here. We can sorry, there it is. So again. Sorry. Here. So here is the throat. Sorry. Again. So here is the throat part of a shoe. So the throat of the shoe is the opening where the shoe tongue is attached that is spun by laces. Are you familiar with the tongue, class? We already encountered this term.
Already
Yes,
encountered.
So the throat is the opening where the
Yes,
shoe tongue is attached that is
So the
spun
throat is
with
the
by the
opening
laces. So meanwhile, the bump,
that is spun.
the bump,
By the
let's see where's the bump.
The bump.
Yeah, here
Here
is
is
the
the
throat.
bump.
Now this is the bump. Are you familiar with the bump, class?
This is the bump.
The
Familiar
bump.
with the bump, class? The bump.
I guess not. I guess not. No. So the bump is the front and center part of the shoe's upper, the upper of the shoes that covers the top of the foot. So the throat of both shoes must be the same length and width as the bump. As you can see here in the video, I am checking if the bump and throat is in symmetrical. Yeah, it should be symmetrical. Next, we have the ornament and fastener symmetry. In here, you just have to check if the ornament or fasteners are in the same position, in the same shape and location, and if the fasteners are attached securely. So footwear manufacturers do this, especially in the children's
Manufacturers
footwear
do
to
this,
ensure safety, of course, and to avoid
or to
any
ensure
risk. So we all know that children tend to play with the ornaments, and
We know
if
that
that
children
happens, it can
ornaments, and if that
it can
happens,
cause them harm because the ornaments is
can
there
cause
is a
them
tendency
harm
that they will be putting the ornaments inside their mouths that can cause them harm. As you can see in the video, I am checking if, since there is no ornament in my shoe, so I am just checking if the parts of the shoe is attached
just checking
correctly
if
in
the parts of
the
the
upper
shoe is
of the
attached.
shoe. And next we have
The upper of the shoe. And next we have the color.
again no, in the symmetry appearance, since we're already done with the symmetry appearance, we have the shoe centering. The back part, I hope you are taking notes, class. Na? The back part height, the straight back seams, a flat stand of the shoe, the throat position and feet, and lastly the ornament and fasteners symmetry. So basically, the part that you need to check is the symmetrical design.
Please, the part
Height and
that
position
you
of
need to check is the
shoes.
symmetrical
So do you
design.
understand, class?
Height and position of the shoes. So do you understand, class?
Okay, thank you, Ramon. Next, we have the color.
We have
Here we
the
should
color.
check the right
Here
and
we should
left
check
side
the right
of
and
the
left sides.
upper part of our shoe. Yeah, as you can see in the video, I am just looking around. If the color is
Just looking around. If the
Or
color is correct or the same.
plus you may take screenshots
Plus, you may take screenshots
para may copy kayo.
para may
Here's the color. I am inspecting the color of the shoe. No. And of course, we need to inspect the color of the shoe because shoes are designed differently,
Of course,
specifically
we
in
need to
color
inspect the
variations.
color
We
of the
all
shoe
know
because
that is why we need to check whether we got the
check whether
correct
got
pair
the,
of shoes or not. So in the
of
inspection
shoes
of the
or not.
color,
So in
you just have to look at the right and left sides of the shoe,
left
the
side
upper part
of the shoe,
and the sole
the upper
part
part,
color to
and
know
the sole
if the
part
color is in good condition and aligned with the design.
color is in good condition and
Did you get
aligned
it,
with the
class?
design.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank
Did
you.
you get it, class? Okay. Thank you.
Next, after the color,
Next, after the color,
Okay, after the color, we need to check, of
Okay,
course,
after
the
the color, we
stitches.
need to check, of
So
course, the
we need to
stitches.
perform the stitches inspection.
So-
So it is the process of giving attention to the seams. So
To the
as well as
stitches.
to the evenness in the number of stitches per cm.
So it is the process.
Are they correct? Is it even or loose, or it has loose threads? So why do you think
Or
that we must
it
check
has
the
loose
evenness
threads?
of the
So why
stitches
do
of
you
each
think that must evenness of the stitches of each class?
Why do you think it is important?
Why do you think
Okay,
it is
Trixie, you are
important?
recognized. You can unmute your microphone.
Features na hindi na talian is possible po na magpalas yung sa
Excellent, no? That is correct. Exactly the answer. It is because we
That
can,
is correct.
we can
Exactly the
identify
answer.
whether
It is
the
because
shoe is durable or
Identify
cannot be easily destroyed through its stitches. So you need to remember if the stitches are not even, so the security of the jointed part
Are
is
not
also
even.
prone
So
to
the
ripping
security
off.
of the part,
Therefore, destroying the whole part of a
So
shoe.
ripping
That's why
off.
we need to check
therefore
whether
destroying the whole part.
these stitches
That's why
is correct,
these
or they are
stitches
even, if they are loose or not. So next, the fitness. Let's see.
Next, the fitness.
So class,
Video. So
observe what I am doing in the video. So in here, I'm just checking the stitches in every part of the shoe. So in my case, the stitches are
So in my case, the stitches
I
are
have checked
even.
these stitches and it is even.
I have checked these stitches and
less than 10% loose threads or loose stitches. And next you have these.
Threads or
Why do you think that we need to choose the correct thickness?
why do you think we need to
Why do you think it is important? That the first thing that we need to see
It is important.
is the fit.
Then the first thing that
Who's that? Okay, Diane, you are recognized.
is that
Ma'am, because the most important part of the size natin. Minsan po kami hindi sa nilalagyan po natin ng allowance because of discomfort. So, kasi hindi po tayo magkaroon na mga suot mo sa sapatos. Wala sapatos. Hindi magkakaroon pa tayo ng
Okay, very good, Diane. Excellent, no? We need to ensure, just like Diane has said, that we need to ensure the comfortability and the breathability of a shoe to avoid any injury and discomfort. While it's also to know whether the size of the shoe,
also to know whether the
if the size of the shoe is proportionate to the size of our feet. So it should not too big, not too small. So check. Let's see what am I doing in the video. So here, you need to check the comfortability and the breathability and allowances of the pair of shoes. So make sure you have at least one.
Make sure you have at least
5 cm at the end of the shoe or the toe area of the shoe. So as you can see in the video, I am just pressing the toe part of the shoe. So let me rewind the video. Here. As you can see, class, I am pressing the toe area of the shoe. So I need to remember that. We'll be performing that later. And then last but not the least, we have the durability. So we already heard about this earlier. So it is the process of checking the flexibility and performance of a shoe. So this testing helps us to identify the stability of the product from insole and outsole, the bonding of the toe, inner corner, the outer corner, and back corner. So of course, we need to check the durability. As you can see in the video, yeah, you just have to check the flexibility through folding the part of the shoe, the front part of the shoe, the slide. So class, don't forget to take the screenshot for you to be able to perform this correctly later. All right, since we are already done, I have a quick question for you. So now, as a consumer, what do you think are the advantages of knowing the physical quality inspection? Setting aside as a BS and Rep student now, as a consumer now, what do you think are the advantages of knowing the physical quality inspection? What are your advantages in knowing the physical quality inspection? Can we hear it from Elaine?
For consumer po ba
As
o
a consumer.
for future entrepreneur po? Natin na alam natin yung quality ng isang bagay sa kapag tayo ibigay sa market, dapat maging makakita tayo nakabili po ba natin siya ng tama? Yung kakalagaan po yung hindi po tayo manuloko. Hindi tayo manuloko.
Alright, very good, Elaine. Knowing physical inspection, personally and as an inspection, can help us choose a product with high quality and the product that is worth the money that we are going to invest for it, just like Elaine has mentioned. And of course, this will prevent wastage and can guarantee a long life product that can be used for a longer period. So now, is the activity time. So today, as I have mentioned earlier, we are going to perform the shoe physical quality inspection with. So this is this activity will be called as the red light, green light, play. So first and foremost, you need to get any closed-toe shoe inside your house. So did you have already your shoe with you inside your house? Please open your camera because we need to see how we are going to perform the physical quality inspection. Please open your camera. Please open your cameras. But first and foremost, while waiting to start the game, now I am explaining the mechanics now. To start the game, the leader will lead the whole class. So this means he or she will explain the steps while the others will follow the instructions of the leader. So in choosing the first leader, anyone who will say the word green light will do the first physical quality inspection. So this will be in a chronological sequence, while the others who are not the leader player will follow the command or will perform the physical quality inspection. So of course, the leader will start at with the symmetry inspection. Next, it is up to him or her if she will if he or she will pass the lead with another student by saying the word red or red light. So this will stand as a signal that he or she will choose another leader. And after the leader pass the road to another, the next leader will be saying the word yellow or play. So this will stand as a signal that he or she will accept the role and will continue the game. So you will need to do this until you finish the physical quality inspection from symmetry inspection up until to durability inspection. So the twist is that um, each leader will decide whether he or she will pass the role. So it is up to him or her if where he or she will stop. Okay. Do not worry, class, because I will be assisting you throughout the activity. So later you will also hear what the reward is. So did you understand, class, the mechanics of our activity? You can unmute your mic. Do you understand, class? Okay. Mhm. That is good to hear. Now I will be giving you 30 seconds to prepare for the game. So to those who do not have their shoes, you can get your shoes now within 30 seconds, and I need you to get yourselves together before we start. Your timer starts now. You can get your shoes now, class. Hindi mahina. No. Plus, you can get now your okay. So I think the time is up. You can start now. Your
Time is up. You can
within
start
5 minutes.
within 5 minutes.
You can choose your leader now. Whoever who will say the word green light will be the leader. Okay. Green light. Plaza. You can start now.
From here to here. Push up. Right and left. Nakakasunod. So for now,
Okay, since Watson says red light,
Okay, since Watson says
the leader role. Plus, you can say red play if you want. All right, Diane, let's go.
Po. Yung first part na pinag-aral. Like po, di ba? So, the next naman po is i-check po natin ang back part height po ng sapatos natin. Kung symmetrical po ba siya, yung height niya. So, ilang sapatos. So, ayan. Ayan. So, trace ko po siya para malaman po yung height. Ito po yung basis natin na yung height po nito from the heel up to the pag-read natin yung shoes natin, yung symmetrical po ba? Ayun po. Po sa akin po. Ng height. So, ayun po.
The back part, it is the back part, Diane, by the way. The back part. Are you going to red light? Or you will continue? Right.
So, pagdating sa straight back seems rather, vertical point, meron na po siya sa and then, choose nyo, and then, yung, ito pong part na to, yung, kapag nag-drop po tayo ng imaginary line dyan, kapag straight siya, ayun po, symmetrical na po siya. Na kapag nakalapat po siya sa flat surface, ayan po. So, ganun po sa akin symmetrical. Kaya po siya natawag na straight back seams.
Okay,
So,
since Diane said red light,
who wants to play? Continue the role as a
class, you can say the word play. If you want to
class. You can say the word play if you want
to play.
want to play.
Elaine, you can start with color inspection.
You can start with color inspection.
Okay, so this I color pair of shoes. For the color inspection, expect po natin yung kulay ng ating sapatos. For you to check, kung sa tingin po, di po siya masakit sa mata o dance po ba yan? Malalaman po natin na yung color ng sapatos natin is maganda.
Let me correct Elaine that we need to check the color if it is the same with another. If the one shoe
If it
or the
is
left shoe is the same with
the same shoe
you
or
can
the
check
left shoe is this.
Okay po. Sorry po kung sinabi yung biya. From right and left is kailangan lang materials na ginamit po is design. Kaya hindi po siya natiwala yung kulay. How about the others? Yes, pareho din po ng kulay, black and white, blue. Yung kay Abeliana, same din po. Very good po.
Mhm.
Wala na po.
Okay. Now let's proceed with stitches
Okay.
inspection. So
Now
what
let's
only
proceed with
have
basic stitches.
Yeah, we proceed
Do it
now with
faster.
the stitches inspection.
Yeah, we proceed now with the stitches inspection.
Okay, I guess April will
Okay, I guess we will
recognize
ready.
Parts ng shoes natin. Yung I don't know. Sorry, ba? Kasi dahil sabi ko sa ibang parts ng sapatos natin.
Okay, that is good. Now let's skip the fitness inspection since you do not have your models. Am I correct? You do not have your models for your shoes class. Okay, let's proceed with the durability. So
Class?
your timer starts.
Okay,
now.
let's proceed with the ready. So your timer starts now.
Okay,
It's only
next you
1
are
minute.
recognized. You can start.
Okay, next you are recognized.
Section. Yun po, parang stitches is matibay po ba siya? And yung symmetrical line, yung color, and what is yung yung sa durability. Tingnan nyo guys kung mga sobrang blue pa sa mga sapatos nyo. Ayan. Ayun. Sa akin lang.
Alright. Okay, thank you so much, class. That
Okay,
you
thank you so much, class.
accomplished the activity for today. So great job, leaders and everyone. Now, what are your
Send everyone.
if
Now,
you're
what
going
are
to grade
your,
this, may we call on
if you're
Abigail?
going to
If you're
grade
going
your
to
shoe,
grade your
may we
shoes,
call
what
on
would it
Abigail?
be? Is it A, B, or
Grade
C?
your shoe. What would it be? Is it A, B, or C?
Siyempre, ma'am, doon na po tayo sa team. Kung gagawa na lang po talaga ng na shoes na yung kasi diba, pero ngayon, sa ginagawa ko, kasi ako po na
Okay, thank you, Abigail.
No,
So
it's
you
good.
already mentioned about your realizations about the physical quality inspection. So excellent, of course, physical quality inspection plays a significant role in ensuring that we are consuming high quality shoes. So with that, what do you think are the benefits of physical quality inspection in general? Not as just a consumer, not as just a BS Intrepid student, but in general. What do you think are the benefits of it? Let's hear it from Ali.
Inspection for us. For example, po as na isang bagay. And as feature din yung mga bagay na pinupulis natin.
So, excellent, Elaine. So, as a BS entrepreneurship student who will potentially become part of the industry, I hope that
Potentially become part of
physical quality inspection has a
hope
lot of
that
benefits such as gaining
the inspection has a lot of
customer
benefits.
loyalty, customer referrals, improved safety, improved market position, reduced liability risk, and most important, establishing a good reputation. If you had a good reputation, have a good reputation, of course, it is more likely that your business will be successful and gradually gain more profit. Now, if you are going to summarize the whole discussion in one sentence, what would it be?
What would it be?
Of what you have done?
One sentence of what we have done.
Let's hear it from Dayan. Okay.
Let's hear from Dayan.
Please unmute your
Okay. Your microphone.
yes.
Ako po ba?
Yes.
So for me po, quality control process is for not just
To the company owner, but also to the customers, because the customer loyalty and etc. Most especially the company's reputation. And to begin with, it will be processed by us taking the physical inspection of
Okay. Excellent idea, Dayan.
inspection of
For me, the success of the business starts with producing quality
Okay.
products. And of course, that is through
This starts with producing quality products.
So, of course, quality product is equal to a good reputation. A good reputation then will lead to success
A
of
good
the business.
reputation that
Hence, this makes the
Success of the
quality
business.
control process
Hence,
the
this
critical
makes the quality control process
of
as
the
critical,
production.
the most critical
So,
part
that's
of
it.
the
Do you have any questions regarding
it?
our
Do you have any
discussion?
questions, class, regarding our
Press one if
discussion?
none.
Press one if none.
Press one if none.
Press one if
Okay. So now I already post. If you want
I
to dive
already
deeper
posted.
to our discussion for today, here are the references that I use. So you may take screenshots
That I use.
that
So you can take
can
screenshots.
get the links if you want to read more about our topics. And I already posted your quiz on our Google Classroom, so you will be having 1 hour to answer it. So by
It.
1:17, I will be closing the link. So
So
now for your assignment,
now for your assignment.
you will going to create a video
You will be
documentation performing the physical quality
documentation
inspection. So
performing
those who
physical quality
already
inspection.
presented
those
earlier, you don't
already
need to create a video. No? You are
Earlier,
exempted. So
you
congratulations. For and how you may do it, of course, use any kind of closed-toe shoe inside your house. Record yourself while performing the shoe physical quality inspection in a maximum of 3
Quality
minutes.
inspection in a
It can-
maximum.
It's up to you if you will be doing the video in 2 minutes or 1 minute. It's okay with me. As long as the maximum will be 3 minutes. And then at the end of the video, you will grade the inspected shoe. Either it is A, B, or C. And of course, you will submit that in our Google Classroom. So here are the rubrics for our activity. Of course, first we have the clarity of visual, the demonstrated knowledge, and the time limit. And that would be all. Thank you for today, class. Thank you for
Thank you
your
for today, class.
participation,
Thank you for your
cooperation.
participation.
Let me stop sharing now. Please open your camera, class, for our documentation. Again.
Document.
All right. So let me screenshot.
Alright. You can screenshot.
3 smile.
1, 2, 3, smile.
Okay. Okay. Okay na po.